The break is presented by Browning Trail Cameras. You've got to see this. Closed captioning is brought to you by iScope, smartphone adapter for the outdoors.
When it comes to turkey hunting, we've got a handful of guys on the break that get it done every single year. Zach, Carl, Jason, and Sean are included in that group. Whether it's taking friends or family,
Luke, congratulations,
Jason. That was awesome.
with a cameraman or self-videoing,
I knew he was close to the edge, but I took a chance anyway.
these guys turn turkey heads into jelly heads on an annual basis. Stay tuned because you get to see how they're getting it done this week on The Break. Jason Miles is a guy I can always count on getting a turkey kill.
You're watching The Break. Big turkey down in Indiana. Thanks for coming along and watching.
He's also a guy that's more than happy to host friends and family for turkey hunts, and the hunt is usually a quick one.
I'm here with my good friend Louis Perfetta. As you could see, he came right in. It was picture perfect. Luke, congratulations, man.
Jason. That was awesome.
Thanks for letting me come along.
Absolutely amazing. Are you kidding? That was fantastic. What a great hunt.
Jason also works closely with his local NWTF chapter and the Paralyzed Veterans Association as they take disabled veterans turkey hunting, and the support of the local community has been outstanding. Zach Hanus was coming in to help with the last event, so he decided to get there a few days early to do some turkey hunting himself.
How you like that, boys? Does it get any prettier?
Congratulations, Zach.
Thank you, buddy. What's up?
We've been looking for that one for a day or two.
Wow. It doesn't get any better than that. I say that quite a bit, but it continues to be true no matter how many times I say it.
Put him to bed last night. He was on fire last night.
Absolutely.
Worked out perfect this morning. Actually left a hen. We had a hen over here with him.
Jason, thank you, buddy.
Oh, anytime, man.
I
had a
appreciate
blast.
it so much, but
And
can't have fun doing that. There's something wrong with you. Carl?
we've got more birds gobbling.
Yeah. Carl, my friend, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks for filming. Thanks for calling.
Well, best thing to say right here is tagged out in Indiana. Third day of Indiana's turkey season. My buddy Jason Miles here put me right on this bird. We put him to bed last night. He gobbled his head off, comes right off the roost this morning into our setup, strutted our Jake decoy 15, 20 yards. We were able to take him on film. Carl Drake did an awesome job filming him, and the Indian Creek tube absolutely put it on him. So we're really happy with our results, and you can't get any better than that.
If you were writing a script for a turkey hunt, I don't think it could have got any better. He played right along, and everything just went about as perfect as you could ever ask for.
Absolutely phenomenal. So thanks again for the time, and thank you for the hunt. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And you're watching the break. Y'all stay tuned. More turkey hunting action coming your way very soon.
For as long as I can remember, the Browning name has meant something to people in the outdoors. So when I went looking for a trail camera that I could depend on, there was only one name that came to mind: Browning Trail Cameras. So if you're looking for a trail camera that's easy to use, is unbelievably reliable, and takes amazing pictures and videos, there's only one brand that I trust: Browning Trail Cameras.
Browning Speed combines advanced fabrics, tailored fit, and innovative camouflage. Hunt harder, faster, and stronger than ever. Speed, killer clothing.
This segment is brought to you by Indian Creek Shooting Systems.
So Carl Drake was acting as cameraman for Zach on his Indiana hunt. Now it's his turn. Carl is headed to his farm in Kentucky, and he got some bad news right before his hunt.
We ended up building all this dozer line all the way around here to here last night and burnt that out.
So are you using this as the main in and out right here, right now?
This is our access for hiking in and out.
Okay.
But we put the dozer line in and out of here. We went ahead and water barred all this, so we don't have erosion problems or anything. So you don't have erosion problems.
Hey, good afternoon from Kentucky, one of my favorite states to hunt, particularly because I own ground down here and I know there's some great turkeys here. There was an unfortunate thing that happened here at my farm here this past week. On Wednesday, I got a phone call that a forest fire was raging, and as you can see behind us, we lost about 100 acres of ground due to forest fires. Now, yes, it's a bad thing because it was determined to be arson, but the good thing is the Forestry Service tells me with this burn, new growth is going to be great for next year or even later on this year. And they say the turkeys really like to get into this stuff. So we're really excited to see what this week's going to hold. We just went to one place to get a key, and there was a big longbeard out in the field there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out of here, we're going to go change clothes, and we're going to see if we can't get that longbeard and get our first tag of the season. So hey, stick with us this week. It's going to be fun. We're going to try some new things. Hey, good afternoon. April 17th in the afternoon. We're doing an evening set. And the reason we are is our Browning trail cameras have showed us that these birds are in here every morning and every evening. But believe they're roosting up here on the hill right behind us. But on our way to the blind just probably 10 minutes ago, we heard a bird gobble over here just to our left, probably 100 yards. So we snuck in here, put our snoot decoys out, and let's see what happens. Hopefully he'll come down in here, check out our decoys, and try to beat up our Jake. So stick with us. Hey, good morning. We're back in here to the same setup we were in last night. Those birds were hammering, as you'll be able to hear on the audio, but they've pitched down. It sounded like they may have went the other way, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. Last night, we pulled a trail camera card off a Browning trail camera we had here, and the pictures were amazing. But they're in here, no doubt about it, in here every day, all day long. So we're just going to sit tight, make a few calls, and keep our fingers crossed and hope that daddy comes in and we can put the hammer down on him. So stick with us. right there, but it was happening so fast and I kind of pulled the trigger a little earlier. I don't know if my cameraman could get on him or what, but they were gonna go. And if they'd got behind this tree, I couldn't get him, but I can't wait to get out there to see what we had. What a show this morning. Yes, Kentucky at its finest. Turkey hunting, brother. HS style right there. It's got some decent spurs. Man, I'll tell you what. When these birds, we heard them this morning, we heard them go away, we thought we were done. A little bit soft calling, they come back. They locked in on the snoods, and it was it. It was over with. Oh, that was an awesome hunt. You know, like I said, I owe my cameraman a little bit of an apology on that one, pulling the trigger just a little bit, but like I said, if we didn't shoot soon, they both were gonna be gone, but you know what? We got a lot of day left to hunt. We still have our snoods, and the day is young, and so are we. That is awesome.
Our veterans and those currently serving have selflessly volunteered for duty and risked their lives for the benefit of all Americans. With this in mind, the Niestedt Foundation was established to show gratitude for these individuals by providing the opportunity to participate in unbelievable outdoor experiences. Each event we organize is strongly rooted in our 4 guiding principles: respect, integrity, connecting individuals, and empowerment. Visit niestedt.org to discover how you can create a brighter America for those who have sacrificed so much.
You've seen in previous episodes of The Break how unselfish Sean McMurtry is with hunting. His first priority is to make sure his family and friends have successful hunts.
Another great year for the McMurtry youngins. Another bowl of tag soup for Dad. That's okay though. That makes that's just as fulfilling, like I said before, as putting a tag on one myself. Well, we got fall out of the way and winter. You know, we got spring coming up. We got some really good turkey footage. You can see on The Break, probably one of the funniest hunts with you that I've ever been on in my life. And I can't wait for everyone to see it. It was just out of this world. Matter of fact, Hoss, just to give them a little, I went ahead and mounted the tail feathers for you. Coming up on The Break. Well, you can see our current situation. We got a Jake decoy out and a hen decoy. Found that to be one of the better situations, you know, late in the year. These turkeys had a little pressure on them. Been fighting every day. That just seems to be a good tactic I found. Works good for me in the past. But me and my son Hoss, he got off school today and it was either that or go fishing. We don't sit around and let the grass grow under our feet. So I said something to him and he said, yeah, let's go. It rained all day and you know, these turkeys like to get out in these fields and dry off. I know it's one of your favorite times to hunt. So we decided to come to one of our favorite spots and hunker down. And when we left the house today, it was about 60, 65 degrees, I think, 68, I think, something like that. Sun was shining, front end moved through. And we got here, it was just bluebird skies. It was gorgeous. And I mean, since then, times have changed, hadn't they? I mean, the clouds have rolled in and the winds kicked in out of the north, probably 20 miles an hour. And I mean, it's cold. It feels like fall hunting. But we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna give it a chance. We're gonna give it a shot. Y'all stick with us. We'll see what happens. Make sure I got him in frame, okay? Yeah. Got your safety off. Yep. No. There he is. I'm still okay. I barely got him in. Hold on, let me get him in frame. I've got to wait a second. This trap's throwing out. Don't shoot the blind. I'm gonna take him. Hold on. Tell me when you're ready. shoot between that hole?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Right now.
No, wait a minute. Peg him. Got him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Get on him.
God.
What are you afraid of?
I can't get it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? God.
Well, here, you want to take a picture.
I don't think that's quite possible.
Take a picture of the tail feathers. Tail thing. Oh, that was hilarious. I mean, that was hilarious. All right, we've been here for 2 or 3 hours. Seen some hens, seen old Hoppity.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I peeped out the side of the blind, and I seen tail feathers. I said, "Don't move." He's right there. Called him a little bit, called real slow, and sure enough, I think the hen, came back this way, and then he followed her. So. But anyway, it worked out. Here it is. It's 7:30 p.m. and just telling the guy yesterday, I've got a couple guys I'm taking out the next couple days, and he asked me what time, and I said, if it don't happen in the morning, we'll go back late, between 6, 7:30, 8 o'clock. And he thought I was crazy. It's my second favorite time to hunt. I love it this time of evening. Your gobbling action sometimes is not as good. Sometimes it is, but normally it's not. But these birds are always looking for as many hens as they can to spend the night with, so it turned out to be a pretty good time.
Banks Outdoors is the place that connects family.
Oh my God. Thank you. Yeah. That was unreal.
This is the place that connects friends.
Bro, you did it.
What a phenomenal story.
This is the place that brings excitement.
3, bro.
Most importantly, this is the place where memories are made.
Dad, I will never forget this moment.
Neither will I, buddy. Neither will I.
Why do I shoot in Indian Creek?
He's deader than a hammer. Indian Creek once again.
The break is also brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Once again, Sean McMurtry makes sure his family and friends punch their tags before he even starts hunting. Now it's his turn. Good things come to those who wait.
He is so close, I feel like I should be able to see him in the tree. It's amazing. I can't believe that I was able to slip in this close to this bird and him not make me. This is called in their bedroom right here. That right there is the reason I'm not calling. Pretty sure he's with hens. These gobblers have been henned up really bad about the last 4 or 5 days. 90% of the time when you call at them in a tree, the hens will lead him right away from you. They're not wanting to share right now. So I'm just gonna have to rely on them coming down and hitting his food plot, seeing the decoys. I can see him on the limb now. Yeah, there's no way he did not see me come in here. The other birds on the ground coming this way though. I think this bird right here seen me coming in. The reason he hadn't flew down. He's in full strut on the limb up there. And he just flew down, and he looks like he came this way. And he hit the ground, but it's hard to tell. It's a different bird. That's a bird that was up on the hill. He gobbles like a man. This other one, I'm not convinced it wasn't a Jake anyway. There's his head. He's got a big full fan. Can't control that camera. Self-filming.
Self-filming while turkey hunting is tough when you're not in a blind. Really, the only thing you can do is set your camera on the decoys and hope for the best. Well, this gobbler finally come out of the woods and he circled the decoys before making his approach.
Let me tell you something about like this right here. I'm hunting on a Buck Ford's food plot I put in last year. And ever since I put it up on top of this hill, these turkey have been hammering it. Got in this morning, running a little late. Turkey was gobbling on the limb right here at full strut. I knew he was close to the edge, but I took a chance anyway. Well, I just about tell by his gobbles that the one that was close by was a Jake. Sure enough, it was two Jakes came in, as you saw. This one was gobbling up on the hill, and he sounded like a man. And he is a 3, maybe a 4-year-old turkey. He's got 1.25 spurs, absolute paintbrush, heavy. Second day, Kentucky turkey season. Went out with my buddy John yesterday. John cashed in on one, my son cashed in on one, my buddy Kyle cashed in on one. Now it's my turn. Could not be happier right now. Back at the house, drinking coffee by 7:30. Don't get no better.
This has been a Hunter's Link production.